I'm Dr. Lisa Thompson of drlisaandthompson.com, and I have a question for you. Did you ever see the recent remake of the movie A Star is Born with Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper? If you haven't, I really strongly suggest that you go and you watch it, because there's one huge lesson in that film that is going to help you really grow your network marketing business or your home business, and especially if you are stuck right now. And so I want to give you a little spoiler alert. I will be talking about some spoilers in the film, so if you haven't watched the film, I would really suggest, pause it, go watch the film, and then you can come back and watch this video. Now, with this video, what I really loved about the movie is that it really, my favorite scene in the whole movie actually was the end. Okay, it was the end, because in this movie, Allie, the character played by Lady Gaga, okay, she had, when she first got started and was discovered, she was just this real shy songwriter. She didn't want to perform her song. She was afraid to step out. And then when she did that, the song Shallow, went one on stage the first time. Everybody loved her. She wound up, getting her own record deal. And as her career started to take shape and she had a manager, everything was new and exciting. People were like, oh, you are so awesome. You're so great. And what began to happen was she began to stray from her true self. Okay, her true self of who she really was. She kind of lost sight of that. So what happened is that at the end of the film, and as she went through and as she was experiencing more of this fame, she dyed her hair. She went from, she changed the music to more of a pop dance. But then at the end of the movie, and then sadly at the end of the movie, her husband hangs himself, and then she sings, she sings at a tribute concert after his death. And what she does at that end there, she dyes her hair back, to her original color. And she sings the way she was meant to be singing. She became authentic again. And that's the reason why so many people, when she first got started, she was on stage with Jackson singing Shallow. She was being raw, she was authentic, she was her true self, and that's what people really responded to. Now, what does this mean as us with home business? A lot of times when we first get started, you see people showing, they're doing Facebook Lives, they've been on stage, at their company events, maybe they've been featured on webinars, or they were a member of the month, and, it seems that they're doing so well, and it's like you're seeing the highlight reel, and you think, oh gosh, I can't compete with that, okay? No one's going to listen to me. I'm just first getting started. I don't have that poise to be on doing a Facebook Live or doing a webinar, and a lot of times that can hold us back. And for a lot of people, and I've seen so many people wind up, hitting that fast track, where they show their authentic self. They show their authentic self, and people latch on to that, because that's real, it's genuine. People are tired of looking at fake, all right? They want to see that rawness, that vulnerability, and they wind up getting, they start experiencing success. Then what happens is that all of a sudden, they want to go and they want to try new things, or they hit a plateau, and it's like, oh, I got to get that edge back. So then they wind up going and they try to do different tactics, different strategies, and maybe they try to emulate a leader in their organization or in their niche, and they try to use the same words, the same mannerisms, the same jokes, almost the same scripts, emails, Facebook Lives, and what begins to happen is they lose who their true self is. They lose who their true self is. And so what we need to be always aware of is be you, be genuine, okay? You know, you have a message that only your people out there are going to respond to. Not everybody is. Not everybody's going to like you. Not everyone's going to love you. No, a lot of people, you know, out in this world, they do not like Lady Gaga. All right? You know, and Lady Gaga is okay with that. You know, and so what you need to do is first know who your audience is, who you're speaking to, and then you've got to show your authentic self. Okay? Talk about the things you want to talk about. You know, if you're going to live events or you're learning learning as you're learning marketing and growing your business, put it into your terms. How you're taking things that you're learning and put it into your context, using the words that you know your people are going to respond to, and show that vulnerability. Show your true self, okay? Because when you do that, that's where the magic is. It's not a magic script. It's not a secret, you know, traffic strategy. All traffic strategies work. It is just you have to try to find that one that resonates with your authentic self. And you need to do that. So if you're somebody and you're not comfortable doing Facebook Lives because that's not who your authentic self is, then don't do a Facebook Live. Go with what resonates with you and get the message out. So there you are, my friends. I hope you found this valuable today. You know, and I really recommend that you do watch A Star is Born. There's just so many great nuggets, but that was the really big takeaway for me when it came to watching that film, is just watching how Allie, you know, lost herself through the movie as she wound up getting more fame, but then all of a sudden she reconnected back. And then, you know, in that final song, I still get kind of goosebumps when I hear it, but when you see her kind of really embracing who she is, and that's now where you look into her eyes, and that's where the star was really born, is when she connected to her authentic self. So, if you got value today, leave a comment and share. And if you're not on my newsletter, go to workwithdrlisathompson.com and put in your best email address, and I'll send you more tips and strategies of how to grow a full-time income while working only part-time. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.